This is Captain Lincoln with Fire Team Whiskey, and today we're doing workout exercises 10 through 12, 25 through 27, and 13 to 15. This one's going to be challenging because the two exercises that I can't stand the most are in this workout today. So I'm going to be challenged. We're going to challenge you, so let's get going. Let's warm up with big arm circles. So I read a quote this morning, and I'm not going to quote it exactly, but basically it's about taking risks. Taking risks, it always leads to success, and when you don't take risks, you don't have success. So a lot of us kind of look at the world in a way, let's reverse, where we're kind of fearful and we're not really wanting to get out of our comfort zones. Maybe you were when you joined this program, like, wow, I'm usually just, used to working out in the gym with some weights and then maybe going for a run, and, that's been my comfort zone. Posterior kicks. And, when you joined this challenge, this program, maybe you were thinking, gosh, I haven't done workouts like this ever, or maybe I haven't done them like that in a long time, or I'm just not really sure, or maybe this isn't going to work out. All of those voices in your head are from that fearful place. Now you may be like, I'm not afraid, it's just a workout. Well, I mean, it's discomfort. It's not comfortable for us to do something different. We all kind of want to stay in our comfort zones. Keep reach. And it does come from a place of fear because biologically that's inherent in us. Anything that's we're unfamiliar with is threatening. So you may not be afraid of doing this workout or this program or this eating plan, but it is uncomfortable because it's maybe very different than what you've done before. Ooh, this feels good. All right, so let's get started. Going right into high knee mummy runs, so let's go. And I'm going to take the 10-second break for the first round, just because we're still getting warmed up. So, if you don't take risks, you'll never find out if something works better for you. Coming down for plank hold, getting my form first, taking that 10 seconds. So if we never step out of that comfort zone, we'll never find out, hey, maybe this is a better way of working out. Maybe I get fitter. Maybe I go faster on my run. Maybe I just feel better, feel less back pain or soreness or whatever it may be. But if you don't take that risk, you'll never find out. We're going to bear crawl here. Take this 10-second break, bringing those knees right up off the mat, keeping them pretty close to the mat though. Don't bring them up too high. So I discovered that for myself. I used to be kind of a staunch endurance type of workout person. So we're flipping over for spider lunge. By the way, this is my second least favorite exercise. So I found out later, because I took a risk and tried something new, that high intensity interval workouts are a lot more efficient and work much better for me as far as keeping my fitness level. Supine leg, lower lift, we're flipping over. Place your hands underneath your hips for a little extra support. Rolling the shoulder blades up off the mat. And that was kind of a big shock to me and a big change, and took me way out of my comfort zone. Because I could run for hours, man. I used to go out and run 2-3 hours at a time. And do the typical weights in the gym. Side, leg, tricep. I'm going to do my left hand first here. But then I started doing the insanity workouts. And found out really quickly that I thought I was fit, and I wasn't. And I was running 2-3 hours at a time. So I thought, hey, I must be fit. Oh no, I wasn't. So I started kind of looking into Mummy Kicks. Looking into doing high intensity intervals. I started doing those more and more. Pretty much stopped running. I do it on occasion when I'm feeling like it. And I've never been fitter. But I had to get out of my comfort zone. I had to get out of that mindset that I was used to. Supine scissors, thinking that, taking that 10 seconds, that mindset thinking that you're more fit the more you work out. And that is not true. And if you look around, yeah, I know a lot of people who train for marathons, you know, and they run hours and hours and hours, but they're not fit, they're not healthy, and they're always injured. And you have to think, like, it's got to be a better way. Push-ups, so I'm doing a regular space here with my push-ups. Check your form, make sure your back is straight. And if you can't maintain that, go ahead and drop the knees and finish up. Good work. All right, that was round 1. So take a deep breath. Get ready for round 2. Get a little water if you need it. I'm gonna reset my timer here. We're gonna go right into it. So this time I'm not taking the breaks. Tiny mummy. So I'm trying to get those knees up higher. So now that we're warmed up a little bit more, we can move a little faster. Plank hold. Coming down, straight back. Just holding here. Keep everything nice and tight in the middle. Check your form, make sure your wrists are under shoulders. Big deep breaths. Bear crawl. Going right into it, I'm skipping the break. Knees are just to a hover right over the mat. Good work. Keep pushing yourself. This is only round 2, so and really kind of make sure you're keeping your form. Spider lunge. Going right into it. I'll show you a couple versions of these. Number 1 least favorite exercise, by the way. But guess what? I am coming out of my comfort zone. These definitely make me uncomfortable. Woo! Supine leg, lower and lift, flipping over. Rolling my shoulder blades up off the mat. So I'm taking my gaze the front of the mat there, not straining my neck, trying to keep it nice and loose, rolling my shoulder blades up off the mat, controlling that breathing, side leg tricep, whoop, gotta go to the other side, so go with my right arm this time. And these are pretty difficult, so if you start to kind of waver in your form, go ahead and drop that hand. Do the little claw. You already know what I'm talking about. We're far enough along in this program. You know all the moves. Mummy kicks coming up. second least favorite. Again, getting challenged, coming out of your comfort zone. You may hate a couple of these, but think of it as no one's ever seen success unless you've had to be pushed out of your comfort zone. Maybe even reluctantly, but you did it. Supine scissors coming down. So see how I'm rolling my shoulder blades up off the mat? Taking that leg to a hover. Keep pushing, pulling that chest towards your legs. That's how you get those upper abs involved. Push-ups. So I'm going to go wide this time, wider than my mat. Do as many as I can to form. I did a bunch last night, so I'm really feeling these. Big deep breaths. Good work. And stop. All right, round two. Catch your breath. Take a little breather if you need it. Push pause if you need more of a break. Reset my timer here. All right, going right into it. All right, honey mummy. Maybe you think you need longer breaks between these rounds. I challenge you to see if you can cut those down a bit. Get out of your comfort zone. Maybe instead of 30 seconds, you do 15. Maybe instead of taking the 10-second breaks, you do a couple without. Plank hold. Keep your form here. Core nice and tight, not pushing those hips up. If you have to push them up, go to that modified. I'll show you the modified version next round. Breathing into it. Bear crawl. Trying to keep my knees down as close to the floor as I can. Watch those knees, don't watch me. I know what's next, bagger lunge. Come on. These are tough. You got this. Breathe into that. All right, flipping over, we're going to supine leg, lower and lift. You can place those hands underneath your hips, roll those shoulder blades up off the mat. Lowering, lift those heels right to a hover right over the mat. Keep pulling those shoulder blades up off the mat. Big deep breaths. I know you want to hold your breath on these abs. Don't do it. Good work. So side leg tricep. Going back to my left arm. Do as many as you can here to form. And then once you kind of start to waver, drop that hand. I did a bunch of triceps last night, so they're pretty smoked. It's okay to modify. Big deep breaths. Take advantage of these strength sections. Mummy kicks. So you can kind of recover kind of cardio. Kicking fast. Come on. Almost halfway through. We should be building that heart rate as we go. Big controlled breaths. Supine scissors. See how far up off the mat you can roll those shoulder blades. So see, I'm pulling the shoulder blades up. It's almost like I'm trying to meet my chest with my knees. Now I doubt that'll ever happen, but I'm going to continue to work for it because that's activating all of my abs, not just the lower when I have the shoulder blades rolled up. Push-ups. So I'm going to modify here because I'm going to do triceps. So I'm skimming the body with those elbows, keeping my back straight again. My butt's not pushed out. Push those hips forward. Taking it as close to the floor as I can. Elbows tracking back on triceps. Good work. Okay, we're halfway through. Yeah. So you may have to towel off at this point. I just had to do that. Good work. All right, so I'm going to modify for this round. You don't have to, you can keep progressing, but I'm going to make sure I do one round to show you that version. So let's go. I need tummy. So either progress or modify. I just want to show you one round here. So you can see I'm keeping my hands straight in front of me. Lock those in. Bringing those knees up. Trying to get them to hip level or navel level. Plank hold. So check your form again. So I'm making sure my shoulder blade is right over my wrist, pushing my hips forward for the modifier. You can even lift your feet. I like to lift my feet because it shoves the hips forward a little bit more. So if you're doing plank hold like this, I encourage you to lift those feet, rock those hips forward a little bit. Keep everything nice and tight. It's going to challenge you. Bear crawl. All right, so the modified version here is knees down, knees stay, arms move. Again, my hips are pushed forward, so I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. So we are working those arms. The legs are kind of out of this one because they're down, or just do bear crawl and limit your range of motion. Spider lunge. All right, so again, in that modified plank position, hips forward, tapping to the side is one version. All right, let me show you the other, where we go to plank and we tap to the side nice and quick. So whatever you do, whichever version, do it fast, because this is our cardio, all right? So you gotta move fast here. Supine, leg lower and lift, flipping over. All right, so a couple versions here for the modified. I'm gonna put my hands underneath my hips. So modified version is basically the same, but with the head down. You can do that if this strains your neck too much. Or roll those shoulder blades up and do single leg lifts. Or tap those heels down and rest, and then charge those hips up. Side leg tricep, I've already shown you the modifier for this. Plant that hand about a foot in front of your knee. Claw hand on the other. And we do claw because we don't want to put a lot of body weight into that hand. Elbow track back here towards the knee. So it's not coming out, it's not coming into my ribs. Going right into towards that knee. Mummy kicks coming up. So again, modified cardio, guys. Let's move. So I'm just not jumping, but I'm kicking nice and fast. Switching those arms over and under. So you're getting a little bit of a chest workout. Do it fast, guys. This is cardio. Come on. More than halfway through. Supine scissors coming down. So again, modified. Modified, that base leg is just laying on the floor, and we're switching here. Or bring the head down, and you could do the regular version, just without the shoulders rolled up. So a couple ways to modify. Flipping over for push-ups, and you've already seen the modified version as well. So I'm going to do wide on these. Knees down, hips forward for modified. And then I'm just lowering and lifting as far as my flexibility will take me. Arms are shaking, because I did arms last night. Pushing past our comfort zone. Good work. So that is round 4. We're almost there, guys. A little sip of water. Don't gulp down water in between these rounds. You don't want that stuff sloshing around in your tummy. All right, we're going right into it. Heiny mummy. Come on, we see that finish line. We only have 2 more rounds. We can push ourselves here. Let's go. 2 more, that's it. Keep telling yourself that. That's it, just 2 more. Plank hold. Let's go. Wrists under shoulders. Push back into those heels. Make sure that back is straight. Look into a mirror or ask your body if you have good form here. Deep breaths. Control that breathing. We can do this. Bear crawl. So I'm going right into it. I'm not waiting. Keep those knees ready to hover. Arms are shaking. Maybe your quads are shaking. They're getting challenged here. These are really good for your quads. All right, spider lunge. Control that breathing. Over, supine leg, lower and lift. You can put those hands under the hips if you need to. Roll those shoulder blades up. Or if your head needs a little break, lay it down. Come on, we got this. Breathe. Control that breathing. Side leg tricep. Oh, I don't know which side I gotta do. Here we go. That tricep should be feeling this. If not, shift your weight even more forward over that hand. I don't know who this doesn't challenge because these are hard. Mommy kicks. Let's go. Fast, fast, let's go. Come on, almost there. Challenge yourself, push yourself out of your comfort zone. Remember what we talked about. Nobody's experienced success without stepping out of that comfort zone. Supine scissors. We got it. Kick it. Keep those legs as straight as you can. Pulling those legs into your chest. Rolling your chest up actively. push-ups. I'm gonna do triceps. So I'm gonna go to my knees. Doing as many as I can, then if you have to take a break, take a little break in the up position, and go right back into it. Treat it like a fitness test, you gotta rest here. And good work. Woo! Good job. Come on, we see the finish line. I'm just getting a little sip of water, resetting my timer, and we're gonna do this. Let's go, high knee mummy. Not waiting on that break. I see that finish line. I wanna hit it. Let's not dawdle. Let's push ourselves. Get to that finish line. We're sweaty. We're tired. We're getting pushed, plain cold. Faster you move, faster it's over with. Check your form. We're towards the end here, so maybe your form's wavering and you gotta drop those knees. That's okay. Do what you gotta do. Push actively back in those heels. Big breaths, big breaths. Breathe into it. Those arms are tired. Push back past your comfort. The more you challenge yourself, the more gains you're gonna get. I can't wait to see your mission report at the end. I cannot wait to see your success. And it was success because you pushed yourself out of your comfort zone. You did those stinking spider lunges, even though you hate them, like me. Shoot me an email and say, I hate them too. Or maybe say, I love these. Got this, come on. Oh yeah. Glad those are over. Supine leg, lower lift. Roll the shoulder blades up. Big deep breaths, we're almost there. Look at that finish line. Imagine crossing it, we're almost there. Control that breathing. Maybe turn up your music. Get inspired, guys. Push yourself. Side leg tricep. I'm gonna see if I can touch my elbow down. Oh yeah, those are hard. Pushing past my comfort zone. Oh. Almost there, guys. Tricep is burning. Mummy kicks, let's go. Kick fast. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Almost there, almost there. Come on, 2 more. Push yourself. Go as fast as you can. Supine scissors on your backs, let's go. Actively pull that chest into that quad. Keep pushing. Just because we're almost done doesn't mean you slow down. That means you speed up. You don't see anybody who's an athlete slowing down when they see the finish line. What do? They give it all they have. I want you to do that every time. Push-ups. I'm gonna do regular here. Oh man, my arms are tired. I'm gonna go ahead and drop my knees so I don't have crappy form. Listen to your body. Hey, my arms are tired. I know why, because I did strength training last night. But I'm gonna do as many as I can modified. And good work. Awesome job. Let me give you a high five. Good work. Timer says we're done. Amazing job, guys. Pull that deltoid in. Keep those knees from locking out here. You should still be out of breath. If you're not, you really need to evaluate where you're at. Push yourself a little harder. Take less breaks. Maybe go right into it. Don't even take a break in between. So there's a way to push yourself even more and make these even harder. But if you're where I'm at and you're out of breath, then you're right where you need to be. Check your smartwatch. If you have a smartwatch, see if you got near that target heart rate. Let's switch arms. So you can kind of keep moving if you need to. You can walk around while you stretch out those deltoids. You know, we don't want you to kind of lock in place and get all stiff. Keep it loose. Keep pulling that arm into your chest. We really worked those arms today. We did push-ups, we did triceps, we did the spider lunges, which challenge the arms. We did mommy run, which challenges the arms. We did plank hold, which challenges the arms. We did bear crawl, which challenges the arms. A lot of arms today, guys. Great job. All right, let's do standing quad. You can stick that opposite arm out for a little balance here. And if you can't balance, that's okay. Grab onto somebody, grab onto your buddy, give them a pat on the back while you're doing it. Keep pulling that foot in, keep pulling that knee back, getting into that quad, getting into the hip flexors. We did a lot of lower abs. Do a lot of lower abs in the 22 caliber program because there's a reason for that. Because A, I know you do a lot of stinking sit-ups. Everybody does sit-ups, right? But most people don't do kind of alternative forms of core workouts. So which is why we don't do sit-ups. You know, that's too boring, that's too easy, that's what everybody does. I want to push you out of your comfort zone. Let's switch legs. I want you to be doing workouts, exercises that you don't normally do because it's all about muscle confusion. It's all about confusing the body, keep things switching up, which is why our programs are 30 days. So you do the 30 days and you move on to the next one. Keep your body guessing. That's how you get gains. That's what research shows. If you stick with the same routine for a long period of time, the progress is just gonna hit a plateau. And then you're gonna be like, wow, this worked for me for a couple months, and then actually the average is 60 days. So if you get to 60 days and you're on a plateau and you're not moving with those numbers on the scale or on your body fat or your measurements, then you need to switch things up. You need to do something different. You need to go to the next caliber, all right? Sitting down, hip stretch. Keep the body guessing, guys. I do it too. I've got to keep my body guessing. I hit plateaus and I've got to just switch it up. You know, I'm doing the 22 caliber eating plan, the sniper version with our pilot right now. And that's not the plan that I was on. I've done that plan before because I invented it, but you know, I was doing something else. Now I'm coming back to it. Boy, right away, dropping pounds. It's crazy because I just, you know, switched it up. I'm doing something different. I'm keeping my body guessing. So keep your body guessing, guys, but you know what that requires? Pushing past your comfort zone. Maybe you're like, what the heck is coconut oil? And why would anybody eat it? Try it. Push past your comfort zone. Don't just be in those 4 foods that you always eat because that's what you're comfortable with. All right? Try something new. You got to do new nutrients in your body. That's how your body works perfectly, is switching things up. All right? So, great work today. This is Captain Lincoln with Fireteam Whiskey. We did workout exercises 10 through 12, 25 through 27, 13 through 15. That was a tough one today. We pushed ourselves past our comfort zone. Great job. This is Captain Lincoln with Fireteam Whiskey, and I'll see you at the next WOD.